least in this matchup, I know more about
Joker is
Joker.
incoming. That
Basically,
I know.
Funny Arsene guy, however long he stays.
The bad man.
The very bad man. The more value you get off of that, basically kind of determines a lot of the game.
RandumMNGAY.
This is very helpful.
Is the enemy or other opponent here.
Thanks for pulling up the bracket. That was really useful.
Well, now we'll have it for the future.
Lem mode. I thought that said lemonade.
I can't tell what is on the shirt of the other fella.
Legends. Is that a League shirt?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Legends.
Legends never die. Legends don't die.
Don't die.
Because I thought it said Legends never die, which is a League of Legends anthem.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are. Joker versus Pyra and Mythra.
Oh, wow. Some Fighter Path 1 and Fighter Path 2 characters.
True.
The DLC. Basically, Pirate Mythra is everything that Joker kind of wants. I mean, fast, kills.
True.
You know, has a sword, has disjoints.
And then can just turn into Ganondorf on a whim.
Yeah. That's also still somehow.
Somehow Joker also turns into Ganondorf.
But only
at
half
a moment's
the game.
notice.
Yeah. Only half the game, though. But we're going to see a lot of early bread and butters. Everything basically from both players connects into a 2 or 3 piece, these early percents.
Yeah, the early percent is going to be like that. It's really, matchups like this is always the kill differential adjustment.
It's always what comes after because we know how reliable a lot of these characters are. Basically, they're just going to get their 2 or 3 piece. And then at like 60 or 70, they randomly have this really crazy X factor.
really big kill bursty options. The bad man, the Mythra.
Pyra.
Which
You are
one?
washed.
I don't know.
Pyra is the one with the
Pyra's
sword,
the fire one.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this character has a skin that reverses their palette.
Oh,
well.
yeah, that's true.
So that's like, it's like double white.
Oh, we should call them main sword
and backup.
And backup. So now we're
Switches
in
to backup.
We got to get off of this naming convention.
No, that's good because then you'll know which one it is.
What if they swap their palettes?
What if they swapped? I hope they never swap.
But now,
I hope they stay like this forever, Justin. Then I'll know.
Okay, good thing. Somehow, good thing that we're at a. Oh my God, jab killed.
Never mind. The gentleman.
I was gonna say somehow we're happy that we're at low percent after getting hit by that down air because we're not in the up air kill range because that just randomly kills at 80. But jab killing at 167. So not only do you have really strong early kill potential, but you have reliable things that are also quite fast as
right. You can just turn into backup and have kill pressure with most of your moves.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where Joker is going to really struggle. If you get the one Arsene off a match, but if it doesn't get too much value, it starts to really hurt because the timing for stocks gets a little different. Like you'll take the stock, right?
If we get this kill with Arsene, it's gonna be it's not guaranteed that we'll have another Arsene for stock 2.
Right, and that either forces you into playing raw Joker, which is fine. You can get kills with them, but it's not gonna have that. Yeah,
it's trickier.
Ooh, great! Going so low to avoid the bullets from Lemmon. Also trying to follow Random's drift down, but finally getting back on stage, and Arsene's gone already.
Arsene is gone. Joker does have kill potential at 160, but it's a little bit trickier.
Oh,
and now being down 3 stocks to 1, we're in rough shape.
I mean, we're talking earlier about having Ganondorf on OM and you just died to down air, up air at 50. 50.
Well, and then max rage.
Yeah, max rage, right? But even then, it's being able to pull that off, especially as a character that is super fast, has a really strong neutral. It's a lot to challenge and try to get back from because we're gonna get this one Arsene. Now you're gonna have to do 2 stocks basically, completely vanilla.
Right, and it's like if you think about, you don't have a guaranteed second Arsene. Very rarely do you get a third Arsene in a stock.
Right. It's kind of scary too because you're once again at kill percent.
You are at 60 and falls to your doom.
Falls to you. All right. Getting the guns off. Lemmon finding his way back into this game just a little bit. We still need to do a lot of work, and this is gonna.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be a miracle stock.
Miracle stock. Just don't get hit, land a lot of hits, and maybe get 1 Rebels card. It's as much as you're gonna ask. But so far, Random is really in control of this game.
Definitely. Now the real question is, what do you think MNK stands for, Justin?
good question. Nothing comes to
Nothing
mind.
comes to mind.
Nice spot dodge and the grab. Finding this. If we get one early kill, it might be
I was going to say, if
doable.
we get a down air there, we're back.
I mean, even one more back air and forcing the situation with no double jump. But nice, just gonna stall out the timer. Nice reaction, parry.
Big punish.
Shielding.
No!
No!
Forward air not even going to kill. Okay, double back air. A little bit of a chance here.
A little bit of a chance. Again,
Just
we're gonna
enough. Never mind.
It is
Stray
so,
hit from backup.
It is so deceptive what move that is, because it just looks like down air too, when she does like that back flip around. Or fair and bear. I'm talking about. I thought that was gonna send straight down. I'm like, oh, he's fine. Nope. Explode.
Explode off the side. Not even close.
Not even close. So that
Overkilled by 40%.
maybe more.
Maybe more. True.
Jeez,
That's messed
God,
up.
That's messed up.
Backup's got some hitters. Town and City somehow a legal stage.
Die earlier off the
Great.
sides. Gurney to the left and right. Sometimes it's FD though.
Yay.
Yay. Can't hate on FD.
I love it when my stage is 3 different stages at various
It makes
intervals.
it for dynamic.
This game is so dynamic. Yes.
It's really, really good. But
So here we are.
it does help both characters, but Pyra's gonna have a harder time killing off the top.
I think there's a certain point in the tier list where there's not really like, oh yeah, that's my bad stage.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
I think we're dangerously close to that part of the tier list with these two
Yeah.
characters.
I mean, it's like what top 20 characters basically are like. Yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna be okay on every stage. The only
God,
thing
is
that
Joker the 19th best character in this game?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna scream.
There's that
I don't
bread
want to
and
live in
butter.
this world where that's true. Look
Well,
at that!
still-
He baits with the up B and then falls with the down tilt. That was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe he had enough time to get a move off before Lemmon was able to get out of hit stun. That's kind of crazy.
Yay!
Yay!
We just got a note from our producer, and we are not going to tell you what it is.
It'll be a
know,
fun surprise.
Just know our reaction is elation.
Elation is very, very is really generous. And that's
Dead.
That
Boom.
situation
Good
was
punish
covered
on
everything.
good punish on the alpha strike.
For sure. It was the down gun to stop the up B from getting close enough, and basically just covering all of that space and slowly eking out every single resource.
And then
that Random
dagger
had.
to the face
The face
with
to
the bad man.
I love the bad man. Sometimes.
Sometimes I
What?
die somehow.
Die somehow?
Oh,
Die somehow?
shoots with a gun.
That looked spaghetti.
Yeah, this sword is a gun, by the way. I want you to all know that.
Pyra or Mythra sword or?
Main's sword is a gun.
God, we're still using this convention.
Who is on the screen right now?
Pyra.
Pyra. Mythra's sword is a gun.
I did not play Xenoblade Chronicles,
And
so.
and Pyra's sword is a boomerang.
This is kind of the opposite of game one because you get 2 Arsens in the first stock, and now Lemmon.
And now Pyra is getting shot in the face.
I love.
Ouch.
And what do you even do about this? Flaming Edge? Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, when you
You
want to
throw your boomerang at them and then they explode. Yay.
Yay.
Good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
it's really good.
Oh, I know. Just throw my boomerang at them until they die.
So one has a gun and one has a boomerang. Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you.
I don't know if that counts as a. It does come back.
It came back, Justin. A boomerang's key feature is thrown and returned.
I actually follow your logic a lot more, but
Oh, didn't get the that should have been singlet fair F smash.
Yeah,
That would have
but,
killed.
not
I would-
enough.
That's what I would have.
Ooh,
That's what I would have done. And then the dash attack.
gun footstool out of shield.
Yeah,
Dude,
there's
the
some
meta's
new
crazy
new
now.
technology.
And people are consistent at it now too, like
True.
Anvil out of shield or Wolf up B out of shield.
That's the gimmer.
Yeah, the Gimmer.
Oh,
Doesn't
Tetrakarn.
Does it kill?
Tetrakarn.
Doesn't matter.
Die, 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 die.
I mean, at a certain point when you have Arsene, there's like a certain area that is like if you're there, it's checkmate. Like no
Yeah,
jump,
true.
gun.
If you're a recovery with a hitbox, you're in rough shape.
you're in rough shape. And even going low, where you can maybe like eke out your way around
You
it.
can go down and do it.
You can go down and do it, or just use guns.
Yeah,
Like,
or
it's
down
so
gun.
strong. Now we're on the tri-platformation. I don't think these platforms really help or hurt either character, outside of maybe Pyra Mythra getting a down
If
air up
you
smash.
mention these platforms one more time, I'm gonna freak out, Justin.
Okay, I'll just pretend they're not there.
Okay, good.
Is this FD now?
You think you're so clever. You know what I think is clever? I think Lemmon's clever. Stalling out this lead.
Yeah, I mean,
He's going to have another bad man this stock.
so as long as he can survive this edge guard situation, but just running away.
And
from the
even all
cutting
this
edge.
chip with AHA and the gun, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain percent, like 100, 110, every stray hit just randomly kills when you have Arsene. Getting the jab, but falling out of it. That was crazy SDI, or just maybe not close enough, I guess.
And the bad man has made his appearance.
100%. Talking about it. If there's a character you don't want to play,
Center
my
stage
God.
back air explodes off the side.
At 120% on your last stock, if there's any character you don't want to play neutral against, it's a back air spamming Joker with Arsene.
Gun and Aegon.
Or Mario. double back air per short hop.
Mario?
Yeah. Tell me there's a harder wall to get past.
Yeah, Aegon.
Yeah, I included them both.
I don't think that's comparable.
They kind of are.
Like, surely it's like Pac-Man behind Hydrant.
With
Steve, Steve with Diamond.
Yeah.
And Game & Watch pressing the B button.
Or maybe with full bucket.
Or Bucket. I think there's a lot worse than
But, like,
Mario.
I'm more so talking
Super
about
Mario?
Yes. Neutral.
You're living in the past, old man.
I want to see you 150% and a Mario spamming infinity back.
I'll throw a
air.
grenade at it. I'll figure something out.
Oh yeah, you play Snake.
I
That
play
doesn't-
Snake.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I'll use C4.
That's really powerful.
I'll send a missile launcher at
That's
him.
really powerful.
Who would win, a plumber with a boot or a missile launcher?
Dude, this plumber with the boot kind of
Kinda
has
does have
ungodly
Kind
strength.
of does have hands.
Because Snake is just a normal dude with weapons. Mario,
Anyway. Hollow Bastion.
run it back.
Are there 2 stages in this game or what?
Honestly, at least it's not PS2 over and over again.
PS2 is really good.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
it's really
massive.
annoying. Yeah, sometimes it's massive, and Pac-Man is running away from me.
Let's stop talking about Pac-Man.
Okay,
Agreed?
okay, we can stop talking about Pac-Man.
I'll shake your hand, you shake my hand, and we'll just talk about Joker and Mythra.
You're really struggling. This is awesome. Bad man in the
They
room.
look kind of the same anyway.
They do.
It doesn't matter.
Instant wall jump, getting that back air, I like that.
Ooh, what's that called? Bat within?
Foresight. You are crusty. Oh my gosh.
Listen.
There, switch to Pyra.
Switch to Joker. Or switch to
You're a dude. You're
switch to
completely
switch to Ganondorf. Drag down up air. Down
Drag
smash that kills.
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Lemon right.
And I want to mention, Game 1, Random took the first stock and won. Game 2, Lemmon took the first stock and won. Here we are in Game 3, Lemmon up 3 stocks to 2.
I mean,
Let's see how it plays out.
yeah, momentum is super big. I mean, first stock with Joker.
I think it's less about momentum and more about how you get to play the next stocks. Because Lemmon can play this stock as he did the last game with the AHA, with the gun.
Yeah, taking it a lot slower, not really.
And look,
pushing
a
this
second Arsene here.
here. Second Arsene. Nice roll away. It was the first
Oh, and you're in rough shape.
Oh, reads the air dodge. No, has the jump, but finds his way back.
Good stall,
Randoms.
but the gentleman takes him off.
Oh,
Neutral
God!
gun in the back air,
Oh,
damn!
God.
Just like that. You got to play it defensive. Random had to try and force the issue on the
And
stage.
you're dead. You're dead. Oh, I thought that was down there, to be honest. Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, you can play super defensive when you have the lead, and you'll
Oh,
eventually
we're
find
dead.
opportunities like that. Down, was it down tilt?
Down tilt clanks with the stage and flies off into Narnia.
That's really funny.
Dead instantly. Look at this combo, by the way.
It's bread and butter. 40%. Easy for you, easy for me.
Could you do that right now?
I've got like 30% chance to do it, yeah.
30%?
50.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
There's a 0% chance I can do that. I'm telling you right now.
Snake player,
I
by
would
the
get
way.
stuck in my dash and then like fall through the platform somehow and just be like, oh, I don't know.
But anyways, 81%. Well, this Arsene didn't really do much, actually. These multi-hit moves kind of just shoot through the Arsene meter.
This didn't, but there's an entire Joker stock in the back.
Random.
Worrying.
Definitely needs to take this and then
Really
maybe get-
spamming this Rebels guard. Trying to find a third Arsene on this stock.
Nice reaction to the neutral get up. Try it. Went for the anti-airs last time, or just didn't go for it this time.
You are conveniently outside of down tilt or down air into follow-up range, which is nice.
For sure. See if you can find. I mean, any raw hit's gonna kill. That nair's killing, jab's killing at this point, but third. I mean, it's the fourth Arsene of the game, and you know it's only the second stock. So far,
boom, goes under the boomerang, hits him with the back air.
I mean, the really messed up part about the edge guard from Joker there is you can just go low and follow them if they go low, and then react if they go high because.
Go low.
Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what you're
Pyra and Mythra, because at a certain point you're forced into doing something, right?
Yeah.
And because he's jumping second,
yeah, Joker's got good air maneuverability.
His gravity is not high enough where he's like sinking to the stage, but he's floaty enough where he can kind of sit there for a while.
Is PS2 a legal stage here? Because didn't Random win on this on game 1?
It doesn't seem like the players are saying anything about it, so. Oh, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
That's a lot different. You're gonna probably see
This is another DLC character, Justin.
Yeah.
This is a lot the same.
Well, we got a sword that's
different
twice
vibe.
twice as long. So
Remember when Sephiroth killed Mario? That was crazy.
that was crazy.
And
Remember
now
when
here we are.
Remember how they got Sephiroth in this game? And
Yeah,
Sora
sick.
somehow.
Yeah. Big ups. Banjo, that was a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Rare.
I think Sora's harder.
No.
The licensing Square Enix does not like licensing.
Rare doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
That's harder, buddy.
I think Square Enix is harder, unironically.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, whatever.
You're schizo.
Or how different is this match?
Okay, yeah. How different is it? Well, let's see. Sephiroth isn't as fast as Mythra, and is not as powerful as Pyra. So what have we done?
We've gained more range.
We've gained
We
more
have,
range.
Maybe a little bit better. I don't even want to say better against Arsene.
We have
because-
one-winged angel mode.
Yeah.
That I know.
Octo Slash kind of weakened to the counter from Joker. I'm not entirely sure the recovery got a little easier, you know what I mean? So we'll see how well Random does off stage. But right now, doing a relatively good job of draining this meter. Gets one poke.
Yeah, you can really zone with that that super long forward air. Boom. Poke him in the eye. Kind of like a fencing maneuver if you think about it.
Yeah. Do you think Sephiroth would enjoy fencing?
Well, dude, look at this sword.
Oh, why did that grab not hit? All good.
No idea.
There's like one of those where you're like breathing on them and it just whiffs. But I don't think we're gonna see a second Arsene coming out from Lemmon this stock. However, 115%, you're in kill range of drag down fair, into up bear, maybe up smash. Nope, didn't find it there.
Almost got the kill with the grapple hook. How hype would that be?
Yeah, very rare move to see killing. Yeah, like that, just dancing around, not really pressing the issue. Random showing a lot more patience, I guess, with this character. He's a lot more willing to just kind of give up some space and kind of react to what Lemmon is doing with that double.
Yeah, because if you think about it, you don't really have a projectile on Pyra Mythra. Like, you have the boomerang and you have the up B gun, but it's not really like that.
Right.
And this, you have the long reach of the aerials as well as long reach of the tilts you see there. And then you do have the slow-moving projectile. It's called something. What's it called? I have no idea. Shoutouts to Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more. I really like the way Random is taking the pace of this game this time around. He's really able to just kind of slow it down. I mean, he still has all three stocks, 4 minutes on the clock. He's able to kind of just dance around and react to Lemmon's maneuverability options, where I feel like he was getting a little bit more outplayed in those scrappy situations. But right now, he's able to just walk back, do these empty hops, throw out these tilts that are massive, gets that 2-frame. That's almost huge. Nice trick back.
Oh my god. Almost caught with the aerial and then also almost caught with the up B.
Oh, decides to not wait the entire Angel Plat. Just wants to get in Lemmon's face. Got a small little reactionary roll away in the corner, so maybe we'll store that away for later. But dash attack gonna open things up, but Arsene, oh, misses the ledge trump.
It's a lot harder off stage to punish Sephiroth because of how many hitboxes gets thrown out by the up B.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you don't have the counter too, like
Yeah.
Space Joker especially. And right now, just dealing nice, really great jump. He recognized that none of his moves outside of Nair would have hit. He was too low to the ground, so he opted to pivot around and throw him off stage. Very good. Nice dash back. It's the movement looks so much better this game around from Random.
Looks extremely comfortable on the Sephiroth.
See if Lemmon can get back with that advantage. Nice call out on the double jump, but one winged angel, like you're saying, a lot harder to edge guard. Faster snapping to the ledge with his up B, and using this triple
up
jump.
air.
Oh, rates for the roll, and that's another roll in the corner, but finding that
Up
up
smash
smash.
out of shield. Damn.
Man.
Turns the tide on the stock advantage.
Yeah, just all of a sudden, randomly, you know, you're on the back foot, but it doesn't really matter because up smash is, not only is it really fast, it's massive
Yeah,
with
true.
Arsene.
True. Arsene doubles the hitbox of every move for some reason.
For some reason. It's kind of like main climber and backup climber.
Yeah,
if you
true.
think about it.
Back up.
Is Joker the backup in this case? I feel like
No. Because you don't get to use Arsene all the time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We got one wing angel. Nice patience. Let me get that back throw. The
Damn.
fair.
Just jumps up, throws out a fair, and it works for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty weird to see a character instantly gain all that height because, you know, 2 double jumps, but the one wing buff lets you kind of maneuver around the sky just a little bit more in places where you thought you were safe.
You can get super high super fast. But on the last stock, big percent lead for Lemmon here. See if he's able to convert.
Right. And outside of that first game, we never really seen Random with the lead. He kind of had it for a bit, but that random up smash out of shield.
Yeah, he did have the stock advantage here, but Lemmon really turned the tide on the second stock.
Yeah.
And now big percent lead and patiently just pinging him with the gun.
Yeah,
Minute and a half on the clock. Not sure if that's going to come into play here.
Nice little feint with that single slash on the up B. Trying to maybe make Lemmon react, but I like the movement from Lemmon. Oh, okay.
He's off stage. Arsene is online, but in a precarious position. Doesn't get the 2-frame.
No roll this time from Lemmon. We saw it a couple of times last time, but opting to take it a little bit slower.
The gun.
Gun.
No
counter.
punish.
Oh, the counter.
Uh-oh.
This might be good. No Arsene.
Oh, misses with the forward air.
Misses with the forward air. Nice roll around. No roll again, and that's going to be Lemmon taking it.
Damn.
3-1, and Random was doing such a good job with an on-the-fly switch. I mean, it was only one game with the Sephiroth. There's kind of like that mental reset when you're switching characters that can be a little tough, but he looked really comfortable. I think that was a great switch, but Lemmon keeping his composure, really making use of those Arsene reversals that came around.
Yeah, that
and
was
then
good.
just kind of slowing it down by spam pinging with the
Nearly blew it
Nearly.
on the last stock, but was able to focus up and get that kill with the back air.
It's always scary on that last stock. Opponent's at 150 and yet 0, and they hit you with the can opener. You're like, uh-oh.
And I'm off stage at 60 versus the one-winged angel. Guess I'll just die then.
But sometimes
Yeah, because it's like it's literally one of those 2 frames working, or one of those low aerials working, or that up B off stage working, away from us being in a game 5 right now.
Right. Great switch. I respect it a lot. It's always
yeah,
bold to do that.
that looked like that did not look like a Pyra Mythra's not working. Let me switch to Sephiroth. That looked like this is the other character I play.
Right. And that usually isn't the case because sometimes these pocket characters just get kind of washed, and you don't really get time to like settle in and really get comfortable in those.
No
matchups.
flamed any of the co-mains out there.
It's just hard.
It's hard.
It's just hard. Because you always go in tournaments and you're like, well, I lost with this character. I wonder what else would have happened, you know? Like,
True.
That always feels bad, especially when you obviously have more time into XYZ character, and then you play Sonic, and you're like...
But that did look like a true co-main.